about success. I don't know if I've touched on this or not. Everyone has certain stages in their life where they feel like, I'm pretty successful right now. I'm at my peak and I'm doing pretty good, and this is good. But do you stay there or do you continue to grow? Now, for someone like myself, I am always looking to be higher or above and exceed my own expectations. In today's society, it's a little hard because there's always these roadblocks. And not that there never was, but there was always a sense of contentment in my generation because things were kind of made a bit easier for us, So now the value of success is really, really looked at differently because you have to do a lot to be successful. And I saw a quote the other day, and basically it summed up saying you can't sit around, be upset, or be mad at watching somebody else's success when you aren't putting in the work to be successful yourself. And that led me to believe that maybe I'm not working hard enough, or maybe I'm not doing what I need to do to be in that line of success that I want to be in. So what is your value of success? What do you consider successful to be, in your eyes? I know that a lot of people will say, once I'm able to, contently pay all my bills and have $20 left over to do whatever I want with, that's success to me. And then there's others that's like, I can't feel successful until I have a certain amount of money in the bank. You understand what I mean? Like, it's hard to value everybody's success or look at people's success because everyone looks at it differently. So I challenge you to see where you're at in your life, or write out the things that you consider to be successful, and then go for those things and not look at everybody else's success as, wow, they've made it, because that might be what they feel has been, something that they wanted to accomplish, but not necessarily be what you wanted to accomplish. I also wanted to touch on the fact that if you are not working, and if you are not putting the effort forward to doing things or kind of expecting the success to come to you, then the success that you're looking for is not going to be valued as much in your eyes or in other people's eyes. And I say your eyes because everything you work for isn't easy. You take me in this whole weight loss thing. I've talked about this several times. There are lots of ways that I can just overnight become skinny. And at this point, I'm like, it's not going to feel good, to be 50 pounds overweight, and then the next day you wake up and you've had surgery and now you're 30 pounds, less. That, there's no work put into that. And the feel and the admiration that you get when you actually put in work for something is truly, truly rewarding, opposed to having things kind of handed to you. My job, for example, I started this particular job, one of the managers was actually leaving. And that kind of led me to have all of their stuff because somebody had to handle it, right? So in the midst of that, we were bonus, and we were bonus based off of the things that were booked. Well, my boss was gracious enough to say, hey, since you're going to be handling these things, and since you're going to be the one that's over it for the most part, you deserve the credit for it. Now, well, I agree, and was very thankful for that. Some people in the office, or just in general, look at that as like, wow, she didn't have to work as hard to make her go because kind of those things were kind of handed to her. And in certain situations, it'll look like that. So that was third quarter. That was second quarter. Third quarter, I decided, this manager is no longer there, and I no longer have these things being handed to me, so I have to hustle 3 times as hard now. Not only because I need to make my own goal, but because I need people to understand that I didn't make second quarter because I had those things handed to me, although they helped. Yes, they did. My work and my diligence as far as making the strides to, really work hard at my craft is what's getting me my third quarter bonus. And yes, baby, I made third quarter. I was 118%. Last quarter, I was 121%, but whatever, we're not gonna go there. I was 118% over my goal, and very excited about it because, yeah, this was with no handouts. This was with just hardcore Brittany working and putting it out there. So my level of success was looked at differently in second quarter to a lot of other people, but I feel like I worked and deserved that. And in third quarter, same thing. So really try to figure out what success means to you and how you value it and what it's going to take to make you feel like you've accomplished what you need to accomplish. It's all about goal setting and setting those obtainable goals. So I'm getting into my fourth quarter of, learning how to manage what my goals are and not put too much on myself at one time, because then it's all over the place. I went to church today and heard my pastor say, sometimes church can be overwhelming to people because you got, all these ministries that you can join. You got all of these events that they want you to. And the overall purpose is to, rest in the Lord's word, understand it, and feel comfort when you're there. But if you got all this other stuff, kind of washing that away, and it's all about contributing and making it fun, then it takes away from what the overall purpose is. So I think that also applies to goal setting. When you have too much on your plate and you're doing 80,000 things, you're not focused. You're not focused on the overall pictures, which is getting you to the finish line. You got 10 things that you feel is going to make you feel good and get to that finish line, but those 10 things might necessarily be what needs to happen. Maybe only 3 of those things need to happen. I'm in school, I have a job, I am a loyal and devoted daughter, sister, friend, all that good stuff. So I have a lot on my plate too, but I need to learn how to tie all this other stuff in together, because alongside of all of that, I'm a writer, I'm a content creator, and I'm just me. So I am learning to figure out my balance, and I challenge everybody else to be able to do the same thing. I always push balance in everything because it's important. Even with eating and dieting, it's okay to, slack off a bit and have your cheat days, but staying consistent is important also. So, and make it happen. Be loved.